wanna get down with you. Last time I can call you mine. Once more then I swear we are through. We should still have fun, though we say we're done. 'Cause I just wanna get down with you. Last time I can call you mine. Once more then I...
Welcome back to another episode of Scoville TV. I'm Jessica, and last time we showed you a sneak peek of the leading ladies of homestaging. They are arguably the very best in the business with numerous national and international awards. We will find out why. Let's Lux it up.
Hi, I'm Sandra Holmes, and I'm the CEO of Homestaging and Design.
And I'm Lyn Spieth, her business partner. And we are Lux Homestaging and Design. Okay, do you want it to be Lux Homestaging and Design or Lux it up?
Hi, I'm Sandra Holmes. Just say, I'm not gonna even say they're a CEO. We're gonna say we're CEO.
Yeah, we don't
Hi.
need to, we don't give a about that.
Hi, I'm Sandra Holmes of Lux Homestaging and Design.
And I'm her business partner, Lyn Spieth.
And we're gonna Lux it up. I love homestaging. And the way I got into this business was I was a realtor for many, many years, and I would take clients into properties and I would say that I could not believe how people would show their homes for sale. And I thought there must be a way that I can convince sellers to do some things so their homes look better, so they could get them sold quickly and for top dollar. And I learned about a course called stagehomes.com where I could become an accredited staging professional. I immediately signed up for that class and I started promoting those services to my customers, and I thought, man, I have the ticket, cha-ching, cha-ching. So I said to myself, I'm the only person in the area that knows anything about home staging, because this was 15 years ago. And when I told people that what I was going to be doing, they said I was crazy, because nobody had ever heard of it before. But I was bound and determined that I was going to change the way that real estate was sold in the area. After a while, I realized that I no longer really wanted to do real estate, and I wanted to take home staging to a full-time business. And so I did that. There was only one of me and 30,000 realtors just in Broward County alone. And I started marketing our services to those realtors and sellers in the area. And since then, the business has grown tremendously over the years.
I was in a cubicle in corporate high-tech marketing, and I was losing my soul. I had no desire to go to work, and I always loved real estate. So I had an opportunity to start staging, and it became my passion. Some would say my calling. And I was in Boston, and I've been staging for 17 years, so I am an old-timer in this business.
Old-timer.
Wicked. And I recently relocated from Boston to join Sandra down here because we feel that together we're stronger than apart. Home staging is the #1 marketing tool in real estate. And when people don't stage, they're leaving all sorts of money on the table.
A lot of money on the table, you know, and many times people think that it costs a lot of money and that they're spending money, and I always say
it's an investment. Sorry.
It's an
It's an investment.
So people always say that they're spending money, and I always tell them when they ask how much it costs, that the investment of staging is far less than any price reductions or carrying costs on your home. We know that 90% of people cannot imagine moving in, and so they move on. Vacant spaces do not sell, especially in luxury properties. When you have 4 white walls and white floors, people can't imagine where things go, right, Lynn?
That's right. People don't have the vision, so that is why home staging is so important.
Yes, as a #1 marketing tool, we help sellers to get their property sold quickly and for top dollar. And who doesn't like that, right? So we give the highest return of their investment, and what most people don't know is that it's a tax write-off for them. Realtors love our services because we help to protect their commissions, because when the properties sell for top dollar, they too earn more money.
And who doesn't want more money? Sellers should never leave money on the table. So home staging provides them that one-up because they will be the best product on the market. Statistics have shown...
Statistics.
Statistics.
Go.
What, did I say that funny?
No, go.
Statistics show us, and these aren't our statistics, they're from the National Association of Realtors, which is nationwide, that home staging can increase your profit up to 20%.
Our proven statistics here in South Florida and the properties that we have staged, and we have staged over $3 billion worth of properties since we started the business, we have really made a difference in not only the economy in different cities and areas, it's raised property values, and also to help the seller quickly get the home sold. And when we go and meet with the seller, you know, we need to find out why they're moving, because when we understand that, we have to understand the motivation of what's going on. And when we connect with our clients on an emotional level, they trust us to advise them on what really needs to be done in their home, so we can help them move on. And some of the things that do happen to people and why they move are sometimes not because they want to buy a bigger or larger home, and while that may be one of them, most times it's for other reasons, right, Lynn?
Yes, so I always say that our specialty is the 3 Ds, death, dying, and divorce. But there are some good times that we also help people.
And so many times people love how their homes look so much when they finally come in and see it after we're done staging it. They say, oh, I cannot imagine that our home could ever even look this way. And they say, I don't want to sell now.
Right, or come with me. So then we do. We go and help them set up their new property. And that is such a gift. We're sort of like luggage. We go with them, we help them come up with a design plan and colors, and we use what they have, or if they want new stuff, we help them with that too. So we feel like we're an extension of their family because we have been intimate with all their treasures, and we just make them sing in their new property.
So the most important rooms in the house is always going to be the kitchen and the master bedroom. So we have to make those look luxurious, almost hotel-like. Even in the bathrooms, we want them to look like a spa. We want it to feel relaxing and soothing, or that they just can't wait to imagine themselves in those spaces. We take pride in our work, and we make sure that we deliver excellence to every home that we stage. And even though people think that we only do luxury properties, we do all properties of every price range.
That's right.
We make them all look like they're luxury properties. Lux was contacted by one of the top agents in South Florida, David Martyr, and he called us because we had worked with him before and we helped to get a property sold. And he said, you know, I have this beautiful unit at the auberge in Fort Lauderdale, and we got pretty excited.
We did.
And because we know that it is the most luxury building in the area on the sand. And so we came to meet with David to preview the property, and we took our notes and discussed, you know, what were some of the challenges. And while it has the most beautiful views of the ocean and the sunset, and the amenities in this building are outstanding, we had to make sure that we were able to match what the lifestyle is of the buyer for this property.
Check this out.
Oh, it's windy out here.
Beautiful.
Oh, this is
At least we have a breeze, right?
gorgeous.
You have 5 acres on the beach. It's one of the last beachfront properties in all of Fort Lauderdale, right? You have 450 linear feet on the sand, and you have about 110 units in the North Tower and 55 in the South Tower and 55 in the North. Golf simulator rooms, and you have wine rooms, and you have, you know, teen hangout
She'll do the
room.
wine, I'll do the golf.
Okay, so ton of amenities. This is the wine cellar.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Nice, right?
Very gorgeous.
So you can host private parties here. They just want you to be able to use the amenities as an extension of your green space here. So, you know, as you're an owner, feel free to come on in.
This is very, very, very nice. I like it how they brought a lot of the organic look and style. And
You're the designer, so tell me, what do you think?
yeah, no, it looks really great.
Okay,
They did a
good.
very nice job. Oh, this is very nice,
Beautiful.
David. What is this room?
This is just another one of the lounge areas, you know, club rooms that you're able to hang out in. So you have televisions, you have fireplaces, and once again, they want you to be able to come down and relax if you want to get out of your your condo for a little bit.
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
think?
Yeah, I think
Love
it's
it.
very nice. I think they did a great job with the design, and it is loungy. You could probably have your wine and come in here too if you want to, right, for parties. I really like it.
Should we use some of this maybe in the condo? Some of the feel?
Well, we've got a really great look. Well, we have to see the condo first, right?
So what do you think?
This is very, very nice, David. Very nice.
Another beautiful room, right? So obviously you have the billiard table.
Yes.
But this is a cigar lounge as well. So the whole room is ventilated, and you can come down here, have a drink, play pool, smoke a cigar, and purchase a locker as well, and keep your cigars in the room. So
Very nice.
another cool room to hang out in.
So I'm ready to see the unit. Are you?
Without further ado.
Let's go.
Okay. All right, so here it is.
Wow.
We're on the 14th floor, corner unit, wrapped in glass, direct ocean views.
Wow, that's so nice.
So, beautiful view.
Beautiful view. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Look
thank
at
you.
all the way around. They got the sunset at night and the sunrise in the morning. This is great. Dave, let me ask you, what are they asking for this unit?
We're asking $3.4 million.
Okay.
We've been on the market now just about 4 months or so,
Okay.
and I keep getting the same feedback,
Feedback is?
which is we want to feel the layout, how big are the rooms, and I think these are questions I'm only getting because I don't have your touch in here.
Right.
We need some furniture.
Nice kitchen.
Here's your kitchen, right?
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
You have Wolf appliances and Sub-Zero appliances.
Okay.
You have a natural gas oven.
Excellent.
You have a real exhaust system in here that ventilates.
Right.
And you have a beautiful large kitchen.
Oh, and another wine cooler in case the private one downstairs, right? They have a second one, and what is this, an espresso maker? It makes all kinds of coffee?
Exactly, all types of espresso, cappuccino,
Really
coffee.
nice, and the
It's nice.
countertops are gorgeous.
Yeah, thank you. This is quartz countertops.
And what I really like about the kitchen too is that you have 2 islands. So you've got a seating area here and on the other side, which is really, really nice.
Good eye. So this floor plan has one of the largest kitchens in it. So what we have is a lot of counter space, and depending on how you want to lay it out, it's up to you.
Right.
You got to make me look good.
Right.
We can put bar stools over there, dining room
Right.
table. I mean,
Right.
you tell me.
We're probably going to put the dining area over here, so because they have better ocean view.
Okay.
Because that's the key point of what they're buying, and then we're going to make this like a little sitting lounge area.
Okay.
And with bar stools on both sides.
All right.
So.
So you got a breakfast nook and you got a hangout area.
Area. Absolutely. It's going to look great. So we're going to come to your rescue because we all know that people have to imagine moving in before they're going to move on.
You're right. I want them to feel how they would be living in the actual condo.
Yes.
Excellent.
We'll define the spaces for sure and also accentuate the views that they have and the lifestyle that they're looking for.
Beautiful spot.
Oh my gosh, that place is so gorgeous. So we have to put the plan together on how we're going to stage it, Lynn. And one of the most important things is that we just have to remember who the buyer is going to be.
Correct.
So it's going to be important that we pick some of our higher end pieces.
Yes.
And I don't know what you think, but I was kind of thinking while I was there that it'd be really great to do some of the blues and teals and aquas to bring the ocean from outside inside. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the best way to highlight a space like that. And really, that's your focus, is the ocean, so why not?
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
And I want to make that master bedroom look so luxurious that as soon as they walk in there, they're going to say,
Game over.
Game over. We got to buy this place. We got to buy this place. So I think we should just go to the warehouse and get started with some of the main pieces. Then we'll head over to warehouse 2 so we can get the art and accessories. How about it? Okay, let's go.
Looks like these magic makers have a plan. Stay with us as Lynn and Sandra breathe life into this empty space.
So I think that, actually, look, this piece just came in. I love it. And you want to know what I like about it is that it looks like the ocean and the beach in Florida look, and that would look really great in the entryway of the house.
How about these over here, the white leather? Because they're a little bit more modern and sophisticated.
Yeah, I think that would be great in there. And I think we need a right-facing one, and that one is. So let's put that on the list for sure, and that will go excellent with this console table. So look at, what do you think about these blue chairs?
I like that.
These would be excellent chairs to
I like
use.
that.
Or better, what about we put that in the seating area, because we have 4 of them. where we're going to do the sitting area where people can have cocktails and wine and watch the sunset.
I love that.
I love those. So let's select that, okay? Oh, these are perfect for the bedroom. We picked that rug.
Yes.
All right, let's get these. Okay, stop, stop. Okay, no, a little further, go. Okay, good, stop. What about these?
No, try the ones above it.
Oh, oh, oh. What? Lynn, you'll never be in baseball. Ready? Okay, go. Oh yeah, that is perfect. This would go really good in the sitting area with the blue chairs that we just picked. Careful up there.
I'm seeing 6.
What do you do when we're in your slippers when we're trying to pull for a job?
What do you want me in heels?
Oh, and this console is perfect.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Right? This is really nice. You want to know why I like it a lot is because the lobby at the auberge has a lot of organic pieces.
Right.
And I really feel like we need to also implement what they have in the lobby up into the unit. And so this piece is really great. So we need to start packing up and getting everything ready to go, okay?
Great.
All right, sounds good.
So when David contacted us, the property had already been on the market 4 months, and when people walked in, what did they see? A bunch of white walls, pretty white floors, and glass everywhere. And they couldn't vision where to place anything. Every wall is angled. There is nothing that is a straight 90 degrees at the corners, right?
Yeah, exactly. So when we were placing rugs and stuff, we're like, well, do we do it this way or do we do it that way? It's not like a normal square box that you would when we normally stage homes for sale, but we did it and we made it look fantastic, and we can't wait to show you the reveal.
It's beautiful.
So when we ordered this, it was supposed to be white. And as you can see, it has a tinge of yellow. And it is bothering us all. Now, maybe to some people that's not a big deal. But in terms of the design and what we're trying to do here, it doesn't feel right. So we need to come up with a solution to our situation, our challenge. We will make it work, however, but I think we're all a little disappointed in the color. Anybody with a yellow couch?
We always anticipate there's going to be a challenge. That's just the nature of the business. It's how we operate, right? That makes the difference.
Yes.
But we're very responsive and we're very quick to solve problems. I like to think of myself as Olivia Pope in Scandal. She's always solving problems. That's me.
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who that is? God, how do you not know that?
I don't even know who that is.
You would love her. She like takes command. This is how we're gonna do it. Love her. If you're watching Kerry Washington, I'm all over it.
Okay.
One of the things we always say about a house is the artwork is the jewelry, right, Sandra?
It is, yes, the bling.
The bling. And we have amazing artwork. And sometimes we bring additional artwork because depends on our mood, depends on the feel when we get in here. Sometimes you expect things to go one way and then you find that you need a different feeling.
And that and the measuring tape, which that and the measuring tape. I'm sorry.
That's right.
That
Or
and-
lack thereof.
Yes, right? It's too tight. So we have to change our plan.
For instance, we had this large wall and we brought in these very beautiful, big, neutral pieces. And I just wasn't feeling it. And yes, they made sense with everything else that was going on in the property, but we both had the same reaction. It's like, it's not enough. So we went back to the warehouse, right?
Yes,
And we went through thousands of pieces again, and it was like, those are the ones.
Yeah.
And what a difference, it transformed the space. So sometimes you gotta shake it up a little bit. It isn't always matchy-matchy, we don't like to do that. We like there to be a cohesive feel throughout the property, but it's nice when you can incorporate some different elements into it to bring the outside in, because we know how important that is to bring the nature inside the property.
Do I go first?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
you go first.
absolutely.
All right. Wow.
Right?
Wow. No, it looks amazing.
What do you think?
I think it looks like a finished condo now.
It looks like a finished condo, yes.
I love the couch.
Yeah.
We do too.
So you see that we did bring some of the organic elements from downstairs that they have in the lobby. We brought it upstairs.
Yeah, it has that auberge feel.
Right, we did that a little bit here and also in the dining room, right?
Here is our luxurious master suite.
Wow.
Beautiful, right?
I'm kind of speechless.
Yeah.
No, it looks really good. It looks really good. The room looks so much bigger with furniture in it.
Yeah.
That's
I
right.
had a few comments here and there about,
Can't
you
get
know,
it- right.
can I fit a king?
That's right.
Of course. But
Yes.
look at it. You get a king, you get 2 nightstands.
Yeah.
Right.
Plenty of room, a sitting area.
That's right.
No, it looks amazing.
Right, and one of the things that we think is really great about the room too, besides the luxurious look, is that we put a leaning mirror here to help reflect, to bring the water back in, so when they're laying in bed, they can look this way and still see the ocean or look
Right.
outside.
Doesn't matter which way you look, you get that
It
blue.
doesn't matter which way you look, we're bringing the ocean right into their bedroom.
It looks amazing.
So what we wanted to create here, David, was the, an area that people could maybe after dinner sit and go have a glass of wine and watch the sunset and have conversation.
When I first came into this unit and I saw this wall, I felt like it was such a blockage. But then I realized the beauty of this is when you have people come in, there is some privacy here, but
Okay.
then you extend out and it opens up. So
right.
this is really lovely because it's dramatic. It still has a great feeling, but it gives you a little bit of privacy from people coming in, delivery people and that sort of thing. So
You know, you're spot on, because when the developer did this whole area here,
Yeah.
he called this the gallery.
Yeah.
So the way you
Oh,
did the
okay,
art
good.
with the entrance and the foyer coming into
Good,
the ocean,
good,
no, it's
good,
perfect.
yeah.
One of the biggest things that makes a difference with Lux Homestaging Design is our details. Every single detail, the items that we place on top of the furniture, the pillows that we put on top of the beds, the dishes that we put on countertops, every single detail helps the buyer to envision what they could do when they move into the property. Another fact is that we want to make sure that we're delivering such excellence to our clients is that 9 times out of 10, the buyers want to purchase everything that's in the property because they fall in love with it. They fall in love with what we've done.
Although she loves to sell all our things, there are some pieces of artwork we're never going to get back, and it breaks my heart because they become part of the family. But we do. We have such gorgeous things that our buyers, like, that's what I want. That is the lifestyle I want to create. And it's already done for me, so let me just write a check.
The kitchen does feature also a breakfast area on both sides, as we had mentioned in our preview earlier, and so we brought some bar stools there and some counter setups, and then right on the other side of the kitchen we've got a lounge area where people can sit and have conversation, and actually on that side they have the beautiful sunsets, and that's one of the beauty of this building is that they can sit there and have a conversation after dinner, maybe have a glass of wine, listen to some music. One of the other rooms that we did in the property is the office. And a lot of professionals today, you know, even if it's their second home or their first home, they want a place that they can work out of. So we did create an office there that people can go to do some work.
One of the special things about this unit is there are decks on both ends. So you get the sunrise and the sunset, which is absolutely gorgeous. And the office has 2 walls of glass.
2 walls of
Yeah,
glass.
so this is stunning.
One of the other key rooms in this property is that the guest suite is also on the west side, so they have beautiful sunsets. And all homeowners want to make sure that when their guests come to visit them, their family and friends, that they have a really great place that they can stay also and enjoy, you know, to show off their new property. And so we did really make that one outstanding and luxurious for them to see also.
They may stay too long.
So from the moment that the potential buyers walk off the elevator, we wow them with the space when they open up the doors and the entryway that makes them feel welcome home. They walk in, they're going to see some luxurious art. It's going to lead them right into the main living areas. It's going to help them to want to make an offer. It's just going to help them. You know what I mean? It's just going to help them. So the master suite, as I said, is one of the most important rooms in the house. So we really created a luxurious bed and a sitting area that you can relax in, which takes you right into the master spa of white towels and linens. Lynn calls me the wrinkle police, so we've got 3 or 4 steamers on hand at all times to make sure that everything is wrinkle-free and it looks great. You know, I really feel like we got into this business because it started out with occupied home staging, and we do both vacant and occupied. But when we're doing occupied homes, we always feel like we're helping people move on to the next phase of their lives, whatever that may be.
That's right.
There's a lot of things that go on behind closed doors, right, Lynn?
Absolutely. I have a term, and it's called therager. It is therapist/stager. Isn't that good?
Yes.
Yes. So, you know, in this business, there's a lot of relationship, and it's not about moving furniture, really. It's about how you help people get on to the next phase of their lives.
Scoville TV is always on the pulse of the hottest happenings. See you next time.
Move on through my days in a sentimental way, and your spirit seems to bright up my life. No way